Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Gaz, and today I'm going to be playing Wanderstop. I was lucky and was provided a review copy to enjoy before the launch of the game. So, let's get to it.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter. When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters. Control. Are you in control, or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared. You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow... Again. I'm a failure. I'm weak. I'm a failure. I'm a failure. A failure. You don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters. She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
Well, that was a lot to take in. That was a lot to unpack. Oh. Hold on. I'll move myself over here. I'm probably going to move myself a lot in the video because I don't want to hide anything. Oop. I don't want to hide myself either. Alright. Feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good. I hope it's brutal. Oh, well, jeez. Just have to... Ugh. Wow, I'm tired. Oh, you have two choices. You can rest a moment or keep moving. I'm gonna rest a moment, because I know when I'm tired and I go and walk around, I also like to sit down for a moment. I hate when I have to keep walking and my feet hurt. Oh man, I hate that. We're gonna rest a moment. I'll just rest for a moment. No, I can't stop now. What are you doing, Alta? What are you doing? Don't your feet hurt? Rest. Sit down. See, this is why you lost those fights. You keep hesitating. Oh. I was lazy. I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again. That's all that matters. I have to... Wait, what's going on? Sword's looking a little heavy. Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What's happened? Oh, she's probably weighed down by all her thoughts and all her, pressure and all that. You know, she's taken the weight of the world on her shoulders. Quite literally. I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No. This is impossible. I've carried the sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? You're gonna have to if you can't keep carrying it. I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winter at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come back and get the sword and resume the training. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. It feels good to move quickly. I see what's happening here. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could, hang on. Keep resting. Just for a second. Just a moment. And then back to it. I'm gathering my energy. I'll summon everything I have and push until I find Master Winners. Oof. Oh man, she's down now. Just gathering my energy. Then right back to it. Oh, she fainted. Miss Rabbit has fainted. Oh. Look at this man. A man. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. Alta just doesn't want to talk to him, I guess. I have to go. Oof. My goodness, you're not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh. Hold on. Like I said, I'm probably going to move myself around until I find a position that's comfortable. Oh, I see. How delightful. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And you are having a name as well? Oh, I like the way he talks. My name's Alta. Wonderful. Welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop you see right there in front of us. As long as I am making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer. Tea only for Boro, then. Wait, did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed, it seemed like I'm still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once a, fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword! We have to go back and get my sword! Oh, not to worry, Boro already retrieved the sword. It was laying not far from where I found you. So you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so. Just a normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out. I like the options. Like, tell him the truth. Be like, of course not. It's just a sword. And then, like, deny it and be in denial and be like, no, I can lift the sword. It was heavy, just before I passed out. How interesting. No, it was simply the weight of a sword should be. May I be asking what brought you here to this forest? I'm looking for someone. I see. For fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior. She lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. So for fun. Wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea Boro promised to himself. Very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You said you are not wanting to drink tea. But perhaps you'd wish to help me make tea. The making of tea, it is good for the soul and body, perhaps help you recover. I'll be leaving here soon. Yes, very soon, but think of yourself and what you have just been through. You've collapsed and now you're clearly exhausted. You've been through so much. Think how much stronger you'll be if you rest for a moment or two. You can run back into the woods, yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? He's right, what is there? There's really nothing to lose from this. And you clearly have a lot going on, Alta. And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion, what do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away. I will be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me and I would be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you. Please take your time and be well. So she definitely has trauma in her past, and she's trying to not think about it. She's trying to run away from it, and she's trying to be better about herself, but she's doing it in probably the most toxic way possible, and hurting herself in the process. Alright, so right thumbstick is to move the camera, as I am doing, and then L is to move Alta. Okay. The devs do say, it does say at the beginning in the, when you first launch the game, it says that they recommend using a gamepad for the best experience. Hold L2. I always have to look to make sure I know which one's L2. Oh, I missed it. Shit. L2 to sprint. Is there a jump? There's no jump. Alright. Let's explore. And then we'll go into the tea shop. I like the colors of the game. Are those penguins? They're like penguin chickens. That's cute. Oh. That hurts you. I mean, I have no health bar, but I could just feel it. I could feel it like vibrating, making the controller vibrate. Plant. Ooh, water. Can we go swimming? We cannot go swimming. Can I sit down? I can sit down again. Oh. Okay. There's a little shrine over here. Very pretty. Alright. Oh, and I love that it's like a free-floating camera. It's not one that bounces back, or it's not one that snaps back to you, which is nice. Oh, the sword. We're gonna leave that there for now. Alright. Can I pick this? Inventory. To open a pocket, press on the D-pad. To retrieve an item, scroll through the inventory list and using R, the center item is what will be selected. Once confirmed, release and take the item. Got it. Oh, you can plant these just anywhere, huh? There. I planted some new flowers. Aren't they pretty? Alright. I'm probably jumping ahead though, so let's go inside. Hello, miss. You've decided to join me. I'll do... oh wait. Okay, so these are the options. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. No, I just wanted to tell you that I'm leaving right now. I'll do this when you, with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good. I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. Excuse me. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients. No cutting corners at Wanderstop. Please, won't you come with me? I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Hold R2 to highlight the current location of other characters and key items in the distance. Oh, okay. Or in the clearing. So that's what this button is. Oh, that's neat. That way, if you get lost out in the field, you're able to find things, because it looks like there's no map. What is this? That's so cute. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket? That is right here? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will begin naturally drying themselves, just like that. If you have used up all of the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edges of the clearing. No need to worry about running out. All sounds good? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying then? Please come, oh, I jumped ahead. Get some tea leaves drying, then please come speak with me. Alright. I'll get my basket. Let's go collect some tea leaves. Alright, so like I said, we have the D-pad to the left here, and then behind me on the screen, it says that I have the tea leaf basket, and then there's 3 options. Square is stash, O is drop, and X is collect. It may be different depending on what kind of gamepad you're using. I'm using a PS4 controller for reference, so if anybody else is using a PS4, if anybody else plans to use a PS4 controller, that's my setup. So, alright, so collect. And then we just whack the bushes. Whacking until our meter is full. Alright, a full basket. And it does a little dance. Let's go back inside. Alright. And then once again, X goes from being collect to dump. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss next steps. You set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a T-ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the T-ball really is the most convenient of nature's miracles. T-ball. But miss, can we put the T-ball out of our minds for now? The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall of tools behind you. Each of them can help us in some way. Aww. We got a broom, some hedge cutters, and a watering can. For right now, though, all we're needing is a watering can. It looks like a frog. Please, won't you take the watering can with you? Perhaps stash it in your pockets for easy use? Then, with your watering can stash, come and meet me outside by the garden. Press square to stash an item. This will move it to your pockets. Press square can be used when an item is in your hand or when the item is on the ground in front of you. Okay. Inventory. Tobadabak, yes, okay, it's still showing me the inventory thing. Close. Got it. So let's grab... Alright. Can't store it in the shelves. Perfect. Alright. Now where is he in the garden? Oh, he's right over there. I just need to turn my camera. Before we begin, can Boro suggest that you please stash your watering can? We will come back to the watering can in just a moment. Oh, okay. Welcome to the garden. Here's where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. Oh yeah, I tried to pick it earlier. Oops. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a large one almost like magic. Oh. Okay, it's a grid system. Alright. Please imagine a grid surrounding our blue fern. Yes. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line... Okay. Then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is the miracle of life. That's not how that works at all, Boro, but okay. I'm with you. I'm listening. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns, so you can try it yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you'd like, not just a garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. Okay. It really did just turn into an egg. Okay. My grid is complete. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic! The next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier? Now is the time to be retrieving it. Please take the watering can to any of the spigots connected to the water, and we have several around. Ugh. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please come speak with me again. Alright. Watering can. Water. Hold X to fill your watering can. Perfect. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Aha! You have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you've watered the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you'd like. Once you've picked a fresh seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. Okay. Alright, I got blue seeds. Okay, I got more seeds. Excellent. Let us move on to the next step. Is this going to be written down anywhere? Yes, of course. All of this is written in a book at our library. I will point you to it later. But for now, I would like to show you the next type of plant. Can you guess what we will be making after small hybrids? Guess. Large hybrids? That is correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Okay. Remember how you used the line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, we instead use this triangular pattern. Okay. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we have planted to make the small hybrid. This is an entirely new shape. How does this sound? Simply use some of the blue seeds you've produced to make this new triangular pattern. Okay. Once you've made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit just like you did to get seeds. Go ahead and try it, and please tell me when you've picked a fresh fruit from the plant. Okay. This is a really good tutorial. I know a lot of people don't really like them, but I do like how it's very thorough in what it wants you to do, so there is really no guesswork involved. Okay. I want to keep watering it. No, it won't let me. Okay. It's a chip. Interesting. I did it. I made fruit. You did it, Alta! We're so proud of you. Wonderful. You are excellent at gardening. Gardening. Truly, you have. The fruit you made is called a chip, and we'll be using it in our tea momentarily. I will tell you, though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you a field guide to show you more. Ooh, a field guide. Ooh, a book. I love books. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making tea, yes? Okay, that's all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Sure. Why not? Oh, come on, Alta. It's a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening. It is time to make the tea. Finally, we're gonna make the tea now? Yay. Come, let's go inside and I will explain the tea machine to you. Oh, it's a tea machine? Is it hot brewed tea or cold brewed tea? Press triangle to open your field guide. Some plants? Oh. Hybrids. Oh, excuse me. Well, now I'm just gonna have to, accomplish this whole book. Alright. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. I keep losing this man. Here we are, back inside the shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. Ah, goodness no. Tea making will crush the mind. It will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break just to let our minds relax a bit. Oh, Boro could tell a joke. You know what? Sure, tell me this joke. Okay. Here's the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner at a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says no librarians or farmers allowed. They both become quite scared that they're going to get kicked out of the restaurant. When suddenly the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says no astronauts? Okay, yes, that is much funnier. Buddy. Are you improvising this joke? Yes. Why? Why would you do that? Why? Why, of all things, would you do this? I don't know. The joke was kind of funny. I don't know what I was expecting. I like anti-jokes. Anti-jokes are funny. They can be. Well, Boro's attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. That way, the humor is feeling light and fresh. Wouldn't you agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer are eating dinner in a restaurant in space, and a sign says no astronauts allowed. This means there is no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks and they're both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they're going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. But then the sign removes its mask too, and it isn't a sign after all. It's the dessert menu. They both order dessert, and one asks for custard and the other asks for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere, like, at all? Miss, this is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Just make a dad joke or something. At the very least. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry, with Captain Boro in charge, the joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Oh my god. Okay, so after dinner they go to the movie theater and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There are some comedians, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... let's see. Oh, I've got it. Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, how about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel. And the other one says, no thanks, I hear it really loses steam at the end. Oh my god. Do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. I am laughing. Indeed, even though you're not actually laughing on the outside, I am quite certain you are laughing eternally. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both refreshed and relaxed. I think I am more frustrated with you than relaxed, Boro. Shall we get back to tea making? I'm quite excited because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine. Yes, a tea machine is the most vital part of preparing drinks. It is user-friendly? Miss, I don't even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. How to use the tea machine. Pour the water. Climb the ladder until you reach the rope hanging from the ceiling. Pull the rope downward to pour a fresh batch of water. Once there's water in the orb, pump the furnace to heat the water. Keep going until the water is boiling and steam rises. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I'm completely understanding. She needs to understand. She needs to learn time and patience here. Like, that's the whole point of this, is you need time and patience and to relax and to not, beat yourself down when you make a mistake. You're not going to be perfect the first time you try something new. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb that ladder to the rope at the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up there, pull down on the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, give that a shot, and I will move on to the next step when you're done. Okay. Next up is to heat the water. Simply climb down the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat at exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, the step will be completed. Oh, at the right temperature. Okay. Okay, woo! Now that is some steaming hot water. Not tea water. You are doing quite well so far, managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Boro's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Keep giving me these instructions. For the sake of the video, walk me through it. Of course, I am more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve and it will transfer our boiling water over to the infuser. I can spin. Alright. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. Okay. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge or while on the ladder, whichever you prefer. When you toss an item into the infuser, any item at all. This, of course, is where you will be placing a tea ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. Okay, I need to go get a tea ball. Okay. Okay. There we go. Well done! The water will only be changing color once you've added your tea ball. Okay, once one more valve to kick, and then we will move on to our final step. The finished tea has been transferred to our final orb, the pyramid. The next step will be to get off the ladder and find an empty cup and place it on the grate below. Then pull the rope you see here in order to pour tea into the cup. And that's it! You'll be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations. You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. Oh. Okay. What happened? Hold on. Oops. That's okay. So you want this tea? And that is, is this the tea that you have made? Yep, here it is. Ah, splendid. Delicious! Is it everything that, it is everything that Boro was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be a perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That is the spirit. That is the spirit. This is a cute little game, honestly. Ah, delightful. Cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for your eyes? I'm not an art critic. Does one need to be an art critic to admire the view? No. But an art critic would be better at it. Just like I'm better than an art critic at fighting. And you're better than me at whatever it is you do. But I am better at you. But I am better than you at running a tea shop. How can you know for sure? Trust me. I must tell you, miss, there are a few satisfactions in the world like running a tea shop. To make a warm drink to put it in the hands of a customer, yum, what a feeling. If ever you put your mission on hold, I am always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winters. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here, and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? Oh, Alta, he's only just saying... He's not saying that at all. He's just saying if you wanted to take a break. It could happen. People are changing their courses all the time. Perhaps you're not able to be finding her, or you're simply tired. It is normal to... Wait, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? No, that's not what he's saying. I have devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. And you have no idea the sacrifices I've made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine. I think you are overreacting, Alta. Do you understand that fighting is the one single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I am sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve, it's me. You're talking about me. Whew. That's still a lot to unpack. If I don't find Master Winters, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. But is that who you really want to be, Alta? But you think I should just give it up, live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Alta. You're only one person. You can't act like this. You really are acting like the world is on your shoulders, and that's not what he is saying. He doesn't want to see you fail. He just wants you to take your time and be calm and like relax and not work and push yourself all the time. Miss, what am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why? Why can't I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense because you are so stressed out to the point where your old life is weighing so heavy on you, you can't pick up that mantle anymore. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. And thus she has run away. She has run away. No. Oh, I'm covering the thing again. Oh, hold on. No, well, actually, it's fine. I'll just... No, I can't give up. I can't give up on finding Master Winters. Never. Not until she trains me back into excellence. Back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... Ugh. I can't believe how tired I've been. You know what? Let's go with the keep moving this time. Oh, okay. I can't move. I can't. I don't have the energy.
Think, Alta. Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid. I was undefeated for over 3 years.
Oh. The background's changing.
Remember how bad it felt, Alta? How you wanted to die? That's why you're here, in this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
No, don't hold on to that anger. That's a bad idea. Do not hold on to anger. Yes, this is the motivation I need. I need the fear, the anger. I need it to lose. I can use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like that, huh, Boro? You think I'd quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find him just so I can show him how strong. She's down again. Miss Rabbit has fainted again. Are you back in the tea shop? Oh, there you are again. There you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here from the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better? Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? You're tired. Miss, I'm not seeing anything wrong with you. I lost 2 fights for no reason. Undefeated for 3.5 years, and then suddenly I can't control my body. It's not like me. Something's wrong. And you were thinking that forever into the end of time you would never lose? Yeah, something like that. My goodness, no wonder you're in the state you are. What do you mean? Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? It is palpable. It's palpable. You radiate exhaustion. I'm not a scientist, doctor. I did not do the 14 years of science doctor school. But it's obvious that you need some time to rest. To take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. It hurt. Oh, it's getting me right in the chest. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Miss Alta, being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. Oh no. It's me. It's me. I too feel like I have to be productive every day or I am a failure. But if I can find Master Winters, and any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You are welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again if that's what you want. And then one of these times you will be collapsing for good. But here in the tea shop, you could spend time relaxing. Will it fix you? No, but it may let you heal just a little bit. So here's what I'm suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop, just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. And then when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Let me think about it. Of course, there's no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. How about this? I will be here in the shop tending to what is needed. If you would like to try out running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time. There is no rush. I wonder if the plot twist is the fact that a bunch of other warriors before Alta were doing the same thing. Like, they were looking for Master Winters, and they too were like, I have to go, I have to find her, I have to train, I have to be stronger, I can't be undefeated. And like, they're in the same position, and they come across this tea shop. It makes me wonder if the tea shop is like a part of it, and like, Boro knows Master Winters, and it just has a really good poker face and isn't saying anything. Because basically Master Winters is probably all about, you know, time and patience and healing and relaxing. And if the warriors can simply run a tea shop and build their discipline, then they are worth training again. That is my theory. I could be completely off the mark, but we'll see. There is some sort of I'm sure there is some sort of plot twist coming. A lot of these games have one. It also may not be a plot twist at all. It may be, I mean, you know, just as it's seen. But just gonna have to play and find out. Doing just a little bit more of exploring. Got the bridge. Oh, can I pick these? Ooh. I'm gonna have to take them back to my garden and see if I can plant something new. New plants that I... Does this have more seeds on it? It does. Take it back to the garden. Oh, I need water. We got more carrots. No, more chips. Are these bushes? No. There's some. I wonder what the mushrooms are for. I mean, I bet you could probably put the mushrooms in the tea. No. Oh. Just another area. Another area full of things. Alright, we got a full basket. So let's try another tea ball. There we go. So we're going to at least get some sort of customers, right? Take that. It's mine now. Oh, you can just slide that everywhere. What's over here? All about gardening. Oh, okay. This is a collections room. Like a book collecting room. Okay. Alright, well, let's talk to Boro. So you're feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Of course, the very split second you are well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please come with me. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here, I pointed you in the direction of our watering can. But I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside. And if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you're welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Boro finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. I am weird for thinking this, perhaps? This is all quite a lot of information, yes? Here I will add some notes to your field guide. That way it is all conveniently written down. I hope you will be taking good care of our shop tools. Boro is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rails? This is our dishwasher. I was wondering what this was, actually. I'm glad I got that answer. When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it here on the dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. How exciting. It is the traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing system as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes! Yes, but lie. No, everything's making sense. Very good, I'm glad to hear. While we are here in the maintenance room, let us give you some attire. If you are to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come find you for tea? Come to you for tea. Oh god, people will just walk up to me and ask me for tea. I want customers to feel intimidated. With the right apron, they will. Here, let us see if this apron looks the part on you. Wow, with this apron, you look like someone full of excitement to run a tea shop. Boro, please. So much excitement in that face. That isn't in any way true, and you know it. Indeed, I did know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. Okay, there is one more thing we must do before opening shop. This way. Excuse me. Just walking around. Oh. Is it about the sword? Okay. It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? Yes. Yep, still heavy. Wonderful. Please come with me. And as we throw it into the water... Is he gonna do like a sword in the stone type of deal here? What does this man have planned? Yep. Oh, he's gonna put it into a wood stump. Interesting. It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. Looks good. Perfect. It is quite lovely here, don't you think? Boro, you don't know how important this sword is to me. Can I be asking where the sword came from? Ooh, I don't want to talk about it. Well, let's tell him. When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. As soon as I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords, But soon I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords. It was so complex. If I wanted to become a great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it and leave everything else behind. No, no. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make the sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded a million alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. A sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith. I'm not a tea maker. I'm a fighter. That's all I intended to be. This sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. I'm going to find a way to carry it again. I promise. Yes, I can see that you will. Boro is most confident in you. Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having any other questions before we start? So how exactly am I supposed to run this tea shop? Well, I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred. But other than that, you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and remember, earlier you asked if the gardening instructions were written down. Well, I have good news. You should go and visit the library in the upstairs section of our shop. Oh, I already did. So I know where that book is. There's a book in there on gardening, written by Boro's very good friend, Sylvia. You may find it useful. I'm quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have, huh? With that, let us begin the exciting team management adventure. See, I wonder if her name is Sylvia Winters. See, this just adds to my theory that stumbling across the tea shop is part of Master Winter's training regiment. Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it right now. Now it's happening. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Alright. I think we're gonna go ahead and call it there for this moment. In the next video, we will be actually running the tea shop. But I think that this is a good stopping point for right now. Oh, tips for using your inventory. You can swap an item in your hand for an item in your inventory by selecting inventory directly. No need to stash the held item in the option menu. You can switch the inventory button, press to be either toggle on and off or press and hold. Good to know. But yes, alright, we are going to call it there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!